we've got a Silas on the other side, that always makes me a little bit nervous. But again,
Yeah,
a team fight composition drafted here by FPX. You see the windows, you see the win conditions.
wonders against this team. You have a team that's fairly immobile for the most part, and well, they're making a level 1 invade immediately.
Yeah, got trying to get something back here. Is XQW looking to go forward here, getting okay damage down, but this counter strike is going to land there onto Climber. He's going to be set very far back here. He's got to flash away, but Care goes forward. A great start to the game for him. Exactly what the doctor ordered for the FPX mid laner.
See, and I think a great job from FPX of protecting their jungle camps, as that invade could have potentially turned into some pretty bad looks. Xiaoya, though,
Yeah, Xiaoya as YCX able to get on the wrong side of the train tracks. Another great handshake. Very nicely done by the LGD support. And now Shui not able to get the damage down onto Xiaoya. He might be able to get something here. Oh my goodness, I thought that tower hit Xiaoya, but YCX able to tank it forward. Got the flash out of Shui as well.
probably not going to come true, but I can always imagine. I can always hope. Is starting up Grubs pretty early on. I think it's a really tough position here. FPX to have zero purchase into this river.
No, they've got no way in. You've got Sheer to be able to take some attention away from that top side, but that's kind of about it. Bot looking to go forward here. Nature's Grasp goes out as Sasa hugely hits level 6 before this fight. The knockup is there. Sara has to flash away, but into certain death. Xiaoya able to get the damage down and secure the grubs for LGD.
They just have more impactful ultimates, right? Like Silas can take away Rakan ultimate at 6.5 minutes. Maokai ultimate allows you to play for it. FPX, why are we ever in that area? We should just be playing for side lane, making sure that we're able to get some turret play on the kind of shuffle of putting Jack somewhere else. He's going to probably have to deal with this 2v2. XQW can actually find this with the Rakan ultimate.
Yeah, I was going to say, he lands a charm there onto the Soul Unbound. He can get the Fate Seal dodge, and if he can get enough healing from what he's got in his kit, maybe able to flash away as he saw Sorrow. Able to play defense here as XQW. He's seen on a board here. Sorrow does have the Glacial Fissure. Care doesn't have ult for 5 more seconds, but he'll have it up whenever this dive does go off. It's a 4 versus 3. Handshake goes down, and Shui is just deleted immediately. Climber locked up, though, as Xiaoya takes the tower shot and flashes to Care. Care goes forward with the Fade Seal. Xiaoya gets the bailout, but not enough damage comes in to get the takedown. Climber able to rip one right back of an AD mid lane. That was all he was on. Your Yones, your Lucians, he had a Renekton game in there, etc. So the formula has kind of stayed the same here, and unfortunately the results, at least early on here, have kind of been the same as well. Objectives traded on either side of the map here, so we might get a scuffle up top. Shui does not choose to squabble up, in fact, will walk back. Trask, though, goes out here from Sasa. As Sheer, gonna get locked up, but fitting the wave here. Those objectives were traded like we were saying. Up on the top side, Climber with secure grubs number 4, 5, and 6, and Sorrow grabbing that Hextech trade.
Well, I was talking about this earlier. When you have 6 grubs, you can never, as the enemy team, not match the opponents. You always have to find them.
Still engaged there by XQW. That's just what this man does. Able to grab the kill there for Climber. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow lands there onto Care. Max freaking range. No, it's been a little bit, right? But they've got that world title a little more recently. FPX, they've been trying to quote-unquote rebuild for a while, right? But the 2019 glory days are long, long behind. The Arrow instant cleansed by bot, but it goes Climber, able to get the Cyclone off. And also take over won't land, but the Nature's Grasp goes out. My goodness, all these high impact ultimates being used here. But Care looking for the win. Game gets the Fade Seal on the 3. Big damage taken by the rest of LGD, and now he's going to give it his team a way back into this fight, a way back into this game. It's a double kill. XQW has the Chains of Corruption, able to land it there onto Sheer, flashes away. LGD looks like they might come out the winners in this one just barely. A lot of blood spilled on both sides. And, okay, it's whoever kind of gets to the fight first, pushes their buttons first. But we saw that wasn't necessarily the case there. LGD kind of pushed their buttons first, but XPX crucial misses. Can't insta-cleanse that one. Bot gets lit up. Good night, sweet prince.
There we go. Doesn't have the cleanse, and cleanse is a much longer cooldown than Ashe Ultimate. Thank you, Riot Games, and that just means they're going to be able to rip open a huge kill right to start in before the dragon spawns. They have 6 grubs if they want it. They'll take this mid-tier one. They'll take the objective as well. Sasa, I don't think you're doing anything to this Jax champion. I'll be 100% honest with you. You're playing Maokai. You do 0 damage for 1 million years.
Forward though, XQW does have a way into this one. Doesn't have the hijack back, so not able to steal a big high impact ultimate here. But actually not able to as the Glacial Prison, goes wide and also take over on the way back. Permafrost attacks do go down. XQW's kind of taken out of the fight here as YCX is the sacrificial lamb.
To kind of deal damage to him, and eventually he actually turns into a drain tank versus this champion. champion. So 6 grubs, demolish. It's a bot tier 1 gone. It's gold here being funneled into LGD.
He's gonna blow flash on that, but the
The new
transversal arrows, man.
sure.
They
It was too distracting.
Yeah,
Without the mid-tier one, it's really easy for LGD to basically just walk in. Oh my god, we're fighting.
Vision goes forward there, and the quickness able to get down there onto the clone, but
let's go Climber!
not gonna go better that time. Kara whiff it on that one as XQW able to grab the quickness, not able to pop it just yet, but he doesn't even have to as Sheer shows up late to the fight. But the rest of his team seem to be doing okay here, but he's got to get forward if he wants any purchase on this one. Now they're looking like they're going to turn around onto Sheer. Kara going forward there, able to lock up Climber, not enough. Gets the bailout here. They can get the takedown onto Sheer, not enough there. But the fight split on 2 fronts as YCX of all people able to get the kill there onto Sheer.
Jake just gets him right in the middle of it, stuns both of them. Great job coming in from LGD, and we're fighting again for the dragon.
Climber able to clone forward there, has the smite. Shades of Corruption do land there from XQW. Very nicely done, locks him up in the tri-brush, but big damage coming in on the back end. Your bot, he's taken out of the fight. Carry able to get a big fade seal on the 2 there. Will it be enough? Counter-strike goes out, but is the damage too much? Sheer doing his darndest to get in there. He's got a triple kill. Is this the pop-off game we've been waiting for? The counter-strike gonna be flashed out by XUC, but Bot able to go forward and grab that kill, mopping it up for the rest of his team. It's a 4 for 4
over this dragon, and now it's a Sejuani ult taken here by XQW.
The fun never stops. XQW trying to bodyguard up front there, but it is Sorrow that takes away that dragon. Into the back line he goes. Care taken completely out of the fight. XQW on an absolute rampage right now, creating so much space for his team. They're just pinballing poor Care in and out of that choke point, but the Glacial Prison does go in. It's not enough as the Soul Unbound hoovers him into certain death. XQW with another one for his team. He's 4-1-8.
And YCX play bodyguard for this objective. You're going to try and keep this Sejuani out. Doesn't seem like FPX are really going to be able to get in quite yet. He gets spotted here in mid. Great job from Bata to get this mid turret. Sheer just jumps in.
Yeah, I thought he was going for the Hail Mary there, but LGD held their cool. Sorrow trying to get in on the choke.
Whoa, wait a minute.
The Corruption do miss, but the Fossil Takeover able to go out, but crucially they lock up Sorrow. He's not able to do much and able to get into the pit. Damage coming out. Permafrost axe going out onto XQW, but he will walk away. FPX might have the turn they wanted here. It was enough damage done by the Baron. They got back out of the map in time. Sorrow going forward, launching himself into certain doom for the sake of his team. He survives. Everyone survives. The Baron not picked up either, and now it's FPX's turn to try.
They were just too aggressive there. YCX walking forward. All you have to do is just stop them. You do not need to commit further than that. And LGD may have thrown this game in the last 5 minutes. They've been making play after play that's going in the favor of FPX. Climber trying to find something. It's going to get the Yone ult. Great job from Care. They just need to finish the Baron.
Beautiful, and you blew the Wukong ult crucially. So not only did you trade those ultimates, that was brave of Care to go forward like that.
Essentially, in 2.5 minutes time, I think we may have just seen the comeback.
Ooh, hang on a second here. Speaking of Twisted Advance, it does land there, but the quickness popped by Jue. Sorrow getting a ton of damage onto him, and just as you say that, they FPX themselves in the mid lane. Care?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
good def.
No.
I'll take
Fair
that.
enough.
We get 2 turrets here. We've now also gotten the teleport from XQW. Care's sitting in top lane. We're the team with 6 grubs. We're getting ran around the map right now by a team that just now was able to come back into this. Care, getting the ultimate in 8 seconds. If he can survive, he can press Q, maybe get out.
Yeah, he's got a chance here, but it is a slim one. Soul Unbound. He's going to wait. Climber's waiting right there, able to get the Wukong ult off. Cyclone back off cooldown. But for every time something bad happens in one lane, FPX done a good job for the most part of seeing out this Baron power play.
And fantastic job from Sheer. That is no more Nature's Grasp as Care gets out Flash.
Care able to flash away, trying to go back in with the fade sealed. In goes the rest of the damage of the CC. It's not enough. Hostile takeover goes out. Gonna clip bot. Just kidding. It will not. On the other side, like you said, no ult. No problem. Sheer able to get the solo bolo. Able to take down that top tier 2, but on the other side, LGD get a much needed breather, secure their second dragon of the game.
Yeah, I'm liking these odds right now for I mean,
excuse me. Everyone knows where everyone is. That's for dang sure. Everyone's got their TPs up as well, but it is LGD, like we were saying, that are going to start up this Baron. Way Going around the long wall there. Nature's Grasp goes out. It's only going to clip
Sheer's on a
Sorrow.
flank.
Not going to get anything else, but there's no damage at all. Glacial Prison goes out. XQW going to buy his time. Wisp and stopwatch. Sheer trying to get into the back line. Disrupt brings hostile takeover, goes out, but it doesn't get anybody. XQW steals the Fade Seal, able to go back in. Hoovers himself back out, but meanwhile, Sheer is completely surrounded. Buys the time with the stopwatch, but the rest of his team not going to re-engage. He gets left out to dry. And LGD looking like they saw their moment. They saw their window that they needed to get in, and boy, did they take it. A fantastic fight for LGD. QW, but not comfortable enough to pull the trigger on the re-engage. Bot almost facing certain death. They're able to cleanse out of things, but he's not going to have that up for a potential dragon fight. Again, it's just the third one. The objective itself isn't important, but on the other side of things, LGD able to get something with care now, as they've somehow wrested control back in this one. Oh, we've got an absolute slapper in this one.
Starting up this dragon by himself. It comes off of the fact that they won the Baron fight. Then they move into mid lane. Getting that flash out from bot means that they can continue to push in mid and in bottom lane, so they get themselves a structure there. Dragon goes over. Soul point finally here for LGD.
Second, so it was going to be back up regardless, but Sheer, yeah, he's going to take the scenic route, and he's going to show, and that means that, again, LGD are just going to pull the trigger. Sheer's got a back. He's got to do something here, but instead, going to thin the wave, be able to get that inhibitor. Again, Nature's Grasp not going to be available, so maybe they can pull off this Mondo Pincer. Maybe Sheer saw the 5-head play all along. Galaxy Brave, he does get hit by the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Counter-Strike goes out, able to land there onto XQW. Chains of Corruption do not land at all. Sasa buying time into the backline, goes away with a big quickness. He gets a no charm there. Surely they don't screw this up. Care goes in with the Fade Seal. The damage is way too much.
One more.
But re-engage. The stopwatches buy so much time for LGD. They turn it around. It looks so sick. Jue got the Racados of the century, but it wasn't enough. LGD on the back of a climber, triple kill in the end of the game. Turn this one around and finally put it to bed.
LDL representatives, LGD, they won the LDL, and they show that the 1 seed can at the very least beat some of the teams in the LPL. It's going to be FPX, unfortunately going down 0-3 in the group.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.